Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, it's very clear that this government has delivered a confident budget for a confident nation. And it's very much reflected when you are in and about in your electorate, in your communities, because you can actually feel the confidence growing. New Zealanders know that after 6 years of a national government who has worked incredibly hard to get the books balanced, they know and they can feel that confidence. They know the economy is growing, they can see that their incomes are rising, they can see that their number of jobs are growing, and all of those things give them a fantastic, confident, positive feeling. Unfortunately, if you look across the other side of the House, there's not a skerrick of confidence. And I think if you actually look at the makeup that the Honourable Bill English talked about before, is you potentially have this kind of crazy shaped looking opposition potentially made up of Labour, the Greens, New Zealand First and Internet Mana. And so, you know, it's fairly obvious why there's not a lot of confidence over there, there's not a lot of positivity. And actually, Mr Speaker, if you look at them, they seem to just shrink further down each time they come into the House and have less and less to say and contribute. Whereas this side of the House, Mr Speaker, is focusing on New Zealanders. Focusing on New Zealanders is actually what's important to them. So, Mr Speaker, I want to talk about a couple in particular. And I want to talk about a couple in the area of health, and to pay tribute to our Minister of Health, the Honourable Tony Ryle, because as he leaves Parliament, having come in 1990, he leaves health in a much better condition than any government previously. So just this budget alone, $500 million for families, which includes an increase for under 13s getting access to free GPs and prescriptions. But there's a couple, Mr Speaker, that haven't actually got too much attention that I would like to bring to the attention of the House. And one of those, Mr Speaker, is the $40 million that's gone into Healthy Families New Zealand. Often when you're talking to people, they want to know that you're actually addressing the underlying causes of issues. And so with this $40 million into Healthy Families, we're actually looking at the causes of poor health, which include being overweight, include smoking, excessive drinking. And so, Mr Speaker, we have found an initiative that actually works, that actually produces results in terms of community health, actually addresses the very underlying issues so that we can address these concerns. So we are rolling out this Healthy Families initiative to 10 communities around New Zealand, and I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And families, Mr Speaker, will see a significant difference. The other initiative, and the other one in the budget that I do want to bring attention of the House to, Mr Speaker, is the $20 million into rheumatic fever. This is an initiative that was jointly supported with the Māori Party. And if you look at a place like Tukuroa, where we launched it with Minister Turia, it is focusing specifically on an issue that affects the most vulnerable families and families that don't have high income. So absolutely, we are addressing the issues concerning our most vulnerable families, and this is rheumatic fever, Mr Speaker. So I think we're doing fantastically well, and the response and the confidence that New Zealand communities are showing as a result of these very sensible and initiatives, Mr Speaker, that really get to the heart of some of the community's concerns, and that's why New Zealanders are feeling more confident, feeling more comfortable, and I'm pretty sure, Mr Speaker, that will be reflected also when we go to the ballot box. But I do want to finish my contribution today in this general debate paying tribute to a constituent. I want to pay tribute to a constituent, Keith Crate, QSM, awarded for cycling, who passed away in my electorate this morning. He was the former Deputy Mayor of the Taupo District Council, and really I would say he's the father of cycling. For anyone who's participated in the Round the Lake Cycling Challenge, he led that trust for 15 years. So, Mr Speaker, he will be a huge loss to the Taupo community, and I want to just pass my concerns and put them on record to the House. Whawhatai.
Mr Speaker.
Dr Megan Woods.
Now,